We are noticing a trend here, and it's actually worrying, and we can't continue to ignore it. Yes, we've been saying this for years. Stick with your own people. Stick with your own people. Are our men perfect? No. We all have hangups and stuff that we need to work on, yes. But this trend, yeah, this has been going on for years.
The only thing that's going to change my mind is camera surveillance. This is a very, very high-end villa hotel. There's got to be cameras around.
Joe McCann's plan to get away with the alleged uniliving of Ashlee Jenae has reportedly backfired in a major way after local whistleblowers came forward to reveal what they claim really happened in Zanzibar. The details are raising serious questions, leaving many wondering why he is still a free man. People have also been side-eyeing Joe for quickly getting a lawyer as soon as Ashlee's death was announced, while remaining eerily silent about the situation. Now, new claims suggest that from the location to the timing of her passing, he may have been involved the entire time. Let's get into it.
Stand none of the romantic choices. But if that's your homegirl and you love her and they vouch for that person, Ashlee and homeboy was at my birthday dinner.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They were at my birthday dinner. And I invited Ashlee the last 2 years to my birthday dinner. So this year I made it a point to get on the phone like, yo, this is the year. What's up? You gonna make it? And she was on some shit like, yeah, you know, just gotta check with my man, and I know we gotta drop off the step kids and we gotta pick them up from school and they on spring break and and I'm on the phone like, girl, for real?
Imagine going on a holiday, getting proposed to, and thinking you're about to start the next chapter of your life, only for it to end in tragedy. Ashlee traveled to Zanzibar, Tanzania, to celebrate what was meant to be a tropical 31st birthday, but she never made it back home to her loved ones. Local police initially ruled the case as a homicide. According to reports, her fiancé, Joe McCann, claimed he found her and contacted authorities. She was reportedly discovered in a closet with a belt around her neck, rushed to the hospital, and tragically passed away the following day. What's shocking is that, despite these circumstances, police initially allowed Joe to go free, stating there was nothing indicating his involvement. However, as the situation developed and the U.S. Embassy became involved, Joe's passport was seized, and he was held for questioning. New details have since emerged that appear to contradict the original account. Now, looking at Joe's behavior has raised further questions. For someone whose fiancé had just passed away, many feel his actions seemed unusually detached. According to insiders, hotel staff claimed Joe waited around 11 hours after finding Ashlee before informing staff and her family. Additionally, as soon as authorities began asking questions, he reportedly secured legal representation rather than publicly addressing the situation. Even more concerning to some is his silence. Ashlee's family has stated that he has been largely unresponsive, not returning calls or reaching out to them until they arrived in Tanzania. As a result, they say they are still left without clear answers about what truly happened.
She was starting the next chapter of her life. She called us and FaceTimed us to share with us her travel.
Ashlee's mother said she never imagined that less than a week later, her daughter would be dead. On April 8th, Ashlee called her, explaining that she and her fiancé had gotten into an argument and had been moved into separate rooms. The following day, her mother received another call, this time from her fiancé.
He told me that Ashlee did something to herself and that she was being taken to the hospital. I said, what happened, when? And he told me it had been 11 hours prior.
Hours later, the luxury resort where the couple was staying called with devastating news: Ashlee had passed away. As more details began to surface, some have speculated that Joe's silence may be tied to deeper questions about what really happened. According to the Director of Criminal Investigations, there is a detailed timeline of events. Joe and Ashlee checked into the Zay Hotel, staying in Villa 25, with their departure scheduled for April 10, 2026. At some point during their stay, a very intense argument broke out between them. The situation became so serious that a guest in the neighboring Villa 26 alerted hotel staff, asking them to intervene and separate the couple. As a result, Joe was moved to Villa 65, located about 8 to 10 minutes away from Ashlee's villa. What remains unclear, however, is the cause of these repeated arguments. Was it related to money? Did Ashlee discover something unexpected about Joe? Or was there another underlying issue fueling the tension? According to an insider, the trip may have been far more troubled than it initially appeared. From the moment they arrived in Zanzibar, the couple was reportedly arguing non-stop. It was also revealed that Ashlee was unaware this wasn't Joe's first visit to Zanzibar. In fact, he was said to be a frequent visitor, familiar to multiple hotels and their staff.
And he is well known by hotels, staff, and the people. So he has frequented Zanzibar. And my source said they were arguing about him cheating on her. He would leave the villa to go to other women at night.
According to claims circulating, Joe allegedly acted openly disrespectful toward Ashlee, going out almost every night and returning to arguments. Tension between them reportedly escalated. While he was upset by other men showing interest in Ashlee, he himself was said to be involved with other women, which led to repeated, heated fights. On the day of her death, an insider claimed that Ashlee may have caught Joe with another woman, possibly a local or someone connected to the hotel. This reportedly triggered a serious confrontation between them. Some speculate that the situation may have escalated beyond control, leading to them being separated, after which Ashlee was later found in critical condition. There are also conflicting reports about how she was discovered. Some accounts say Joe found her, while others state that a hotel staff member made the discovery. According to one version, a staff attendant had briefly interacted with Ashlee, lending her a phone charger before leaving. When he returned later and received no response, he entered the room using an emergency key and found her in a critical state. Emergency services were alerted immediately, and she was rushed to the hospital. Despite receiving treatment and being transferred to another facility, she sadly passed away the following day. Reports also mentioned that Ashlee was still wearing her engagement ring when she was found. Meanwhile, speculation continues around possible CCTV footage that could shed more light on the situation. Some believe there may be additional details yet to emerge, and that the case might have remained unnoticed if it hadn't gained widespread public attention.
He chose Tanzania because the country has no good relationship with the US, first of all, because they're on the ban list. So everything that's going to come out is not going to be authentic. I do not believe in the justice system of Zanzibar. Let me say that. I'm an African, I'm in Africa. You can say whatever you want about me, but I'm going to speak the truth.
The internet is also not willing to let this case go until it is thoroughly investigated and answers are provided. This is not about putting her past on trial, because that is not the point. What matters here are the circumstances surrounding her death and the questions that still remain about what truly happened. Let's not lose sight of the main issue or the seriousness of the case. But now, the real question is, what do you think about all of this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.